Guys, if I needed $100 to $900 fast, this is how I'd do it. And no, I'm not talking about delivering food or doing surveys or selling your weekends away just to get a few little pennies on the dollar. I'm talking about a simple digital product strategy that anyone can start. I'm telling you right now, my friend, anyone can do this. Now, guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Evan Jean Tate. I live in this amazing, beautiful country, New Zealand, and I have my family, my wife, my 3 kids. Guys, I realized a while back that jobs weren't going to work for me. I had to do something different because it wasn't bringing in enough income. And I know I'm not alone in this. That's where I was, and I realized I need to make a change. So I looked at an online business space, and now I run a fully automated online business just using social media and connecting with people all across the world and sharing with them how digital products can actually change their lives. It doesn't matter if you don't have a following. Gone are the days we need to be some big Instagram influencer. You can be an ordinary person showing up on social media, and you can actually change your life. That's what inspires me to help people. So if you haven't already, click like, share, subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with all the information I share about digital products and simple online businesses that you can do in 2 hours or less a day. I will tell you guys, this exact strategy is what I used to go from 10 to 11-hour work days, always missing out on my family, never spending time with my 3 amazing children, feeling like I was working more than ever before in my life. All the way from that to working just 2 hours a day from my phone and being able to get $600, sometimes $900 days automatically. And if you're short on time today and you just want to bank away a bit of info just to check out later, you can get this exact strategy that I use with digital products. Just grab the free blueprint below. It's just in the comments. Check it out. There's some really valuable info. But here's the thing. Most people do this business wrong. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the right way to do it, the common pitfalls to steer clear of, and why 1 or 2 sales is all you need to change everything. And guys, you got to stick around to the end of this video because I'm also going to share with you the number 1 mistake that keeps beginners broke before they even make a single sale. Now, the first step, it's the type of product that you choose. Because if you get this wrong, it's not going to work for you. And you'll waste weeks or maybe even months. So quick backstory, when I first tried online business, I went into digital marketing as a service because all businesses on this planet need some kind of marketing to get their products or their services out there. So I thought, this is amazing. I'm going to do this. Except here's the reality, missing out on time with my family, missing out on family dinners because I was on sales calls with people in the UK. And guess what? It wasn't really a freedom business or a business that I could rely on to generate an online income quickly. I had to do so much work. And I'll be honest, I felt like I was just tied to my laptop, all my devices, and even the phone 24/7. It wasn't freedom, my friends. It was actually worse than the job I'd already left. Now that was when I'd actually discovered done-for-you digital programs. Now guys, these aren't services. They're pre-made products that have already proven themselves out there in the market. I didn't have to create them, design them, or even validate them. They're already selling globally. At the time of this video, must be hitting at least 31 million globally. And guess what? I actually had the resale rights to keep 100% of the profit of any sales that I make with them. So that actually means that one $300, $600, or even $900 sale could completely change my week around. Instead of chasing dozens of clients or being stuck on phone calls, 1 or 2 sales was enough. And once you get a sale, the real powerful thing is that's it. There's no follow-up. There's no being stuck in contracts, having to do all these work portfolios, proving yourself, follow-up meetings. The sale is the end of it, and you can actually start moving on to new sales. The big thing I found was that with my mindset, I didn't have to be someone hunting for new leads, then having to get them on the phone, and then having to do sales calls with them, and then switching again to, oh, I've got them as a client now. I got sick of doing it. I was completely burnt out by the whole damn thing. I was actually thinking about giving up an online business, if I have to be truly honest. Because sure, we had an online income. I was supporting my family. I've got my wife, my 3 kids. But guys, it just wasn't sustainable. I couldn't just dial things up quickly if I needed something urgently because it would mean so much more would have to come with it. But guys, this is what you need to do instead. Go with something that's already made and proven to work. If people are buying it, guess what? It actually means you can sell it too. I'm just being honest with you. Start with digital products that are already done, already valuable out there and are already in demand. Now, if you want to see how this is actually done, you want to see it in action and actually see exactly how other people have been doing this kind of online business as well, jump down below. There's a link there to a free online class and you're going to see all of it in action. Guys, the second step I have to bring up with you, stop trying to be everywhere all at once. You just need to pick one place to be. What do I mean by that? I guarantee you, all of you watching this video have got one social media platform that you can use and one that you're familiar with. Go with that, my friend. For me, it was Facebook. Because I was already using it, I already had a small number of friends and family and a few other people on there as well. So I thought I'll start with that because I've used it for so many years. And I knew how to post, I knew how to create content on there. And by posting short pieces of content on there on one platform, I could start conversations, share my story. Now imagine creating a single post, say within 10 minutes time, and bringing in a $900 commission on that. That's the power of focusing on one platform, instead of scattering your time and energy across 5 or more. So guys, take it from me, don't overwhelm yourself. Pick the platform you already know and let the system behind you do the heavy lifting. There's a bit of a cheat code here I want to bring up for the third point. You can actually skip the busy work that a lot of other people do, because here's where most beginners go wrong. They waste their time on things that don't actually matter, from fancy websites to complicated funnels, custom graphics, and yes, even ordering branded coffee mugs, t-shirts, all this merch. And guess what? They haven't made any sales yet. They don't even know if they're going to be able to sell anything. Guys, I've seen so many people spend weeks trying to look official instead of actually working on their business and actually getting in those sales quickly. Because they need to focus on the one thing that makes it happen, and it is getting their message out there to the people that are actually going to buy from them. Now, guys, the digital product blueprint that I would use to create that $100 to $900 quickly, the one I would be using is one that's got an automated website, so I don't have to worry about tech, don't have to worry about coding, none of that stuff. It's all taken care of. And it's actually got a series of automations. This means automated emails that you can just set up. Obviously, you need to put a little bit about yourself, about who you are and who you're trying to help, and a bit about your business in there. But if most of the work's been done for you, we're talking a few minutes time, guys. That is all you need to do. And the next minute, you can actually start launching. And that's why I was basically able to make $300 in USD just in my first week. And I had a half set up website, and I just went with what they told me to do, and it worked. And that was why most people were drinking a coffee and mucking around trying to make their banners on social media and that. Guys, you just need to keep things simple. So guys, if you're short on time and you're serious just about results to actually make this work for you, I have to remind you again, beginners can do this. Digital marketing and digital products are set to hit $1 trillion in the early 2030s because the barrier to entry is low. It's easier and easier to join this. Are people inventing their own digital products every second? No. They're actually connecting them with ones that already work, and from there, they're building their business. That's their foundation, and that's how you're able to generate an online income very, very quickly. Now, guys, I can recommend a quick done-for-you system with pre-made digital products, and not one, but 4 different options that you can start with. Now, if you want to check that out, there's a link just down below in the description. It's included with the blueprint. Check that out. Go through the information there. It will seriously change your life. Now, the next step is, how are you actually going to get people to discover your digital products, right? Because if you don't have people looking at your stuff, they're not going to be interested. They're not going to buy from you. You're not going to have sales. There's going to be no online income, no revenue. Now, you might be thinking, I have to be official like a business. I've got to use paid ads. I've got to use Google ads, SEO, all this other stuff, just to get things moving. The answer is actually you don't have to do that at all. Here's the truth. They're expensive, complicated, and 99% of beginners, they don't actually know what they're doing with it and they end up losing a lot of money. It's not a good thing to do. So what I did, my friend, is that I actually stuck with organic free methods. So I just used social media and content, free posts, short videos, and simple stories. They don't cost $1. And they work because people connect with the authenticity of your story. Some of my biggest days, 600 USD, 900, even up to 2,000. They all came from free posts. They didn't cost me anything, just a few minutes of my time. So guys, organic, free social media is plenty enough to start making real income. Now, this brings me to the next point, but there's some that are cheap. What ones do I go with? Now, obviously, I've been in this for a while, so I'm going to tell you that it's a lot better to go with ones that are priced higher. But here's the thing. You want to go pre-made digital products. You don't want to start trying to make your own ones and trying to price them because you don't even know if they're going to sell, right? Here's the biggest shift, my friends, and why this works even better than any other side hustle out there to generate that kind of online income quickly, $100 to $900 as quick as you can. So instead of having what other side hustles do, charging $7 or $27 for some kind of calendar or 20 ways to make your wedding better, or if you have a lower price point like $27, you've got to make a lot of sales just to get anything from it, right? Now, why would you want to waste that much time to get more people buying for so little? Why don't you have digital products that are priced, for example, in what we call the mid-ticket range? Now, the reason I say mid-ticket is because if you look at high ticket, which is anything that's well over $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, typically those ones are a bit more complicated. You need a phone call, you need probably some Zoom meetings, you need a salesperson. It's a lot more of a complicated process because there's a lot more money, which means there's a lot more work that goes into the selling. I can speak from experience. So that's why I recommend sort of a mid-ticket to low-high ticket. And that means you're looking at something that is no less than $100 and all the way up to just under $1,000. Why? It's a lot easier to have that conversation with someone if they have questions. It's a lot easier to see your online business and your digital products and make a purchase decision without phone calls. It's been proven out there in the market, my friend, and I can tell you from my experience being in this since May of 2024, it's incredibly powerful. Why not go with just a couple of sales in a mid-ticket range? You're going to make that money pretty quickly. And that's life-changing income, my friend, in just one click. And that's how I did it, my friends. Instead of chasing pennies on the dollar, I decided, no, I'm going to do things where I don't have to be on the phone all the time, and I don't have to be selling silly content calendars or how-to guides and struggling trying to make money that way. I went for the middle range, and to be honest, guys, it's only getting bigger and bigger. So if you want out of that daily struggle fast, pre-done digital products that are priced at a mid-ticket range, $100 minimum, just under $1,000 maximum, it's going to work for you really well. So guys, let's recap real fast, okay? If I needed $100 to $900 really fast, this is exactly how I'd do it. 1, choose proven digital programs that are already done for you. No wasting weeks or months trying to create something from scratch. That probably won't work. Get what works, get into it quickly. 2, focus on one social media platform, the one that you're familiar with, the one that you actually like using, the one which you can add this business on top, and it's not much of a learning curve or a struggle. Skip the busy work. Don't create coffee mugs, t-shirts, logos, banners, all that stuff. Waste of time. Get to what works. Use organic traffic to start on social media, not paid ads. You don't want to be out of pocket before you've even got your first sales. Now, let me ask you, my friend, what would that actually look like for you if you got an extra $100 today, or $300 or $600, or even just under $1,000? What would that change for you in your life? Now, guys, if you're ready to actually start this and actually get an understanding what kind of products you can use out there, I really want you to click down below, get the Freedom Blueprint that I've put down there for you. Going to show you exactly what to do. You're also going to get 4 digital program options that you can use to get started in this kind of online business. Guys, if you want to see how this system, these digital products can bring you in sales while you sleep, I want you guys to check out this video right up here. I will show you exactly in there how this happened to me, and you're going to see exactly how this can work as an automated online business, bringing you an online income consistently. And if you want to check that out and pair that with this video, my friends, it's really powerful. Grab the Freedom Blueprint below. I'll keep talking about my online business, and particularly around digital products that are for ordinary people like you and me that have realized jobs aren't cutting it. This is it for you, my friends. Check it out down below.